Right, here we go. Grand finals. The freaking Prodigy image.
2, 1. Fight taken. The lead.
Dan gonna get the Doomsphere. Immediately going to rail. And likely just gonna play at a distance, given their lack of, stack of anything at all, really. Getting behind Prodigy. We'll be able to get him. But might not be able to do a whole lot with this quad. Does get a second frag. Misses the super shotgun, but gets the third one just before it runs out. And it's going to be a slow start to the game here. Prodigy's going to get Mega. Falling onto Dan here. Gonna drop for Red. Comes up behind Dan. And gets Dan another time. Tying it up. Prodigy gonna be very low though. I'm gonna be stuck. And they're gonna bring it back again. Prodigy gonna get the Doomsphere, immediately going to the red. Now see what he can get. Does manage to get Dan. Picks up Mega. So now he's stacked super good. Oh, gonna get telefragged with all that stack in the quad though. Probably the worst time something like that could happen. But he is able to make his way onto the red. Takes a bit of damage, but not a significant amount. And again, just kind of like playing it slow for the time being. Dan's gonna get hit with the direct there. Prodigy again getting both mages. Pampu's gonna die in the fire. And again will be killed by Naki. And the third quad run for Prodigy. Third? I don't know about the third. It might be. And he's just cycling... He's cycling quad and both mages. Which is really impressive, actually. Considering the way that they're all timed differently. Finally gonna die to Naki when he takes the jump pad. But both Naki and Dan not seeming to have anything ranged that they can fight with. Naki able to hit some Gotlum over the long range though. Nice rocket from Naki, tying the lead. And Dan gonna get an additional frag, taking it. But Prodigy again on the quad. Prodigy's just getting all of these quads. Mega's not up for a bit. I don't think he knows that, but he's gonna be sitting in the position waiting for someone to walk in front of him, regardless. He's not gonna be able to hit that shot, and now he's very low. Does get that frag though. Finally picks up the Mega. It's gonna tie again. And Dan gonna finish off Pampu. And so... What's their name? Transatlantic Scrungle. Very slightly ahead. Naki's in trouble here. Doesn't really have anything. Prodigy's gonna get the Doomsphere. And is just gonna chase Naki. And is gonna get him.
You're tied for the lead.
Twice.
Taken the lead.
And Naki's gonna drop quite a few frags. Gonna keep him at bay with the rails there. So nicely done there. Hit with the direct. Taking a lot of damage in this LG fight. He's gonna lose to Dan. But Dan gonna be snuck up on by Prodigy. Will be caught out by Dan there with the LG. And once again tied. Dan this time picking up quad. Gonna miss some of those rockets. And gets air shot. But he denied quad from Drunken Masters at least. Ha! Gonna kill Panpu. Defending this Mega with his life. And he will get it. Dan's gonna come in and clean things up.
Taken the lead. You have lost the lead.
Panpu, with his fists out, gonna die to Naki. Dan's gonna get the quad here. Manages to get Prodigy with all his stack. But can't seem to find anyone else. We'll get another three frags, extending the lead just a bit. And just keeping it stable. Nice rails there from Naki. He's gonna get hit with the LG there, and Prodigy tries to, or Panpu tries to chase but isn't able. But Prodigy managing to get him. To get down. Anyways. Prodigy getting the...
No. Yeah. Gonna wait for top
Get
yellow.
two, maybe. Think no.
Might up. Yellow.
Get long. Heavy hit. Think armor. Armor just drop. Red is up. I got
Yeah, one top.
50. Fucked up. Mega.
Top yellow is soon. No clue about red.
Red is 50.
Okay. Oof. Top yellow is now.
12 frags in my.
Enemy top yellow.
Red.
in that last little bit. What? I hope it's not working. Okay, here we go. Is it broken? I don't know. Dan gonna get the quad here. Hopefully, can make something happen. We'll get Prodigy there. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Twitch right now. It's not loading the stream. The direct there. And they're closing the gap a lot now. Dan hits one direct there, but it's not enough, and they die. But gonna spawn in and be able to hit Prodigy a bit more. Pampu with the Doom Sphere, but just not gonna be able to make anything happen. Gets killed immediately. Someone in chat tell me if this is, like, fucked, because I can't tell. Because I'm trying to load it on my phone and it's not loading.
One minute remaining.
Stream looks okay? Okay. Oh, shit. And, the lead's gonna shrink even more. And now Prodigy with the quad. Hopefully can get a few frags. He's actually gonna get killed kind of immediately. And Pampu gonna die. Full damage. Daniel's gonna miss the jump for the Mega. But it's not gonna matter much. And transatlantic, thing, what's it called? Scrungles will take map 1. So what's the next map? I don't know. I don't know. It's certainly not dual firing.
A vote has been called.
Okay, it's dual 3.
Vote passed. Prepare to fight.
And immediately into the next map.
Three, two, one.
Dan gonna be immediately going for quad, potentially.
He's weak.
Hurt. Okay. Oh, fuck. I am so sorry. I thought he would have gone through that, not you. I'm posted up on red. Ah, I just died with that. That was brutal.
You can get reds. Reds though. Nice.
I got it. Yes.
He's weak. I got him.
Oh, sorry.
So Naki gonna get the first frag on Dan. That's kind of fucked up. And it's gonna be a solid lead now for the Drunken Masters. They're both going to drop onto the same position, but they're both going to lose the fight. And now, going to be preparing for this next quad. But it's going to go to Daniel. Let's see if they can get anything done with this. They get Prodigy. Gonna drop down, not gonna be able to hit that. Two frag quad is not many, but it tends to happen on this map just because it's so big. You get a few of those, which is fine. Especially this early into the match. But quad gonna be up in 20 seconds. And now, Transatlantic Scrungle gonna be taking the lead. Only by one frag, it's not much. If Dan and Naki win this fight here, they'll get quad again. And Naki's gonna get it. Needs to see if he can find an opening here, but with his health so low, it's going to be very difficult, and he's going to get killed instantly. Prodigy fighting a 1v2. It's not going to go well. He now has Mega and a yellow, which is going to make him pretty strong here. Coming into the quad room fairly early, actually. Yeah, the Fists versus the Algae, that's a clear matchup. Fighting viciously over this next quad. Dan, super low, probably gonna leave the quad for Naki. But Naki's not gonna get it, it's gonna go to Prodigy instead. And now Prodigy, gonna look for an opening.
You're tied for the lead.
We'll get Dan
The lead.
and Naki. So in the lead by a very small amount. Extending that though. Doesn't have enough ammo. Just gonna get out of there. Dan's gonna catch Prodigy. Gets caught on the jump pad though. Dan gonna get the next Doomsphere. Takes a direct though, which is gonna make it a lot more difficult to do this run. And they get killed immediately after. So gonna be very minimal in terms of what that can do. But now Prodigy finding himself in another 1v2. And Panpoo's gonna show up just in time to finish everyone off. Just a huge bloodbath on this red armor. And it's gonna go to Panpoo. Naki's super low right now. Really needs to be careful. Gonna push this frag, but just he's gonna die anyways. Prodigy gonna get the red here. And hits Dan with the pineapple. Quad's up now. Let's see who gets it. Seems like it's gonna be Daniel. They will get hit with a grenade. Gonna be able to frag Prodigy there, but not without losing a decently large amount of their stack. And they're gonna die. Prodigy just kind of, not wanting to interact. Now has 2 health, and the pineapple's gonna finish him off. Naki waiting for quad 18 seconds in advance. Or Dan is, sorry. Mega is up right now, but nobody seems interested in going for it. Pineapple's gonna catch Dan out. Naki's gonna get the quad. Gonna need to get a few frags to get back into the game. Trying to find as many people as he can. He's having a bit more success with this run than he has with others. And Panpoo's gonna die there. Prodigy getting chased by 2 people once again. The fight's gonna leave Naki super low, and Panpoo's gonna finish off Naki. Now gets red. Finishes off Naki again. And Panpoo kind of going on a little tear there. With all those directs. Nine the upper yellow for Prodigy. And getting the red. Dan's gonna get the Doomsphere, but they're gonna have to find people. Which they're struggling to do a little bit. Especially with only rockets. Now that they have LG, they can kind of do a bit of work with hit scan. And they will get 1 frag. But otherwise gonna be keeping it, you know, the same difference in frags. Does manage to secure themselves red. And Mega subsequently. Now transatlantic Scrungles working their way back in a little bit. Stacked pretty well between the two of them. Nice rockets from Prodigy. Gonna force Dan to lead. And Prodigy's gonna get this next quad. Now gonna go on a bit of a tear. Muted? What do you mean muted? And Prodigy just gonna extend the lead. By quite a bit. Gets himself a red, but he's super low. Needs to find himself something to heal up with. Finally gonna get that 50. They're gonna get down again. Just tomfoolery. You scared me, man. Naki really low right there. Nice rockets from Prodigy. Prodigy gonna get the quad once again. And Prodigy's quad runs on this map have generally been pretty good. Prodigy's gonna get the red here. Almost gonna die, but gets the direct on Dan. Naki super low now. Gonna set up on quad. Pampu just gonna go and grab Mega, get out, probably wants the yellow armor. Not gonna be contesting quad that hard, but neither are Naki and Dan, so it's gonna go to Prodigy again. And this is really the biggest issue with the way that Transatlantic Scrungle have been playing this map. They've been letting Prodigy get all these quads, and Prodigy's just been, you know, going far with it. I don't know what the frame cap is, but my Wi-Fi sucks, so it's probably dropping a lot of frames. The frag cap? Oh, there is no frag cap. Prodigy even gonna get the red. Going in and hitting a lot, actually. Gonna get Naki through the bars with L-Shield. Immediately dies after picking up the red. Pampu gonna get pushed up these stairs. Does get Naki. And then Naki spawn fragging Daniel. Prodigy getting the quad here once again. Gonna get Naki through the bars. And this seals the deal. So, map 2 will be won by the Drunken Masters. which makes it 1-1. Oh, it's still doing Dig Cup 2. Just replace 2 with 3. I don't know why it's doing @$user. I guess I set it up wrong. Now, Aerowalk is a map that, that Naki and Dan previously lost.
A vote has been called.
I'm so tired, man.
Vote passed.
God. I think we're just waiting on Pampu then. Yeah, I don't know what Pampu's doing. Ugh, God. Is there also protection or just growth? No, it's just... Well, it depends on the map. But it's quad on most maps, and it's leech on dual 5. Yeah, leech is pretty cool. Here we go. Aerowalk.
3, 2, 1. Fight taken.
Prodigy gonna get, Oh, Nike getting the first quad. Oh my god. Prodigy just got knocked down really hard. Nike's not really gonna find anything immediately. Does get the frag onto Pampu. We'll get a few frags. And that's gonna put, that's gonna put Transatlantic Scrungle in the lead. Pampu gonna get Prodigy with the Rocket Splash. Both hitting rails on Pampu. Quad will be up very soon. And looking likely that, that Naki picks it up here. Prodigy's gonna get it, actually. And it's gonna get a lot of frags with the rail, but I'm gonna drop it at the end there. Who spawned on red? That must have been Prodigy. Naki taking the red here. Gonna be forced out of the quad spawn area, but able to hit a lot of damage there. And takes out both of them. And quad spawning very soon. Dan's gonna get it. Takes an amount of damage, but able to get out and heal up a bit. Gets Mega. Really good. They're gonna come up from behind. And getting a lot of frags here. Now making it a 20 frag difference. Which is decently large on this map. Not as big as it is on other maps, but... Prodigy gonna drop, but dies basically instantly. See what Pantry can do here with the red. Gonna follow through the teleporter and hits the rail on Naki. Dan's gonna get the quad. Gonna be running away a bit though, because their step's not the greatest in the world. Although it's a bit better now. Getting a lot of frags. They're quite low right now. And now with a 35? No. 25 point lead. It's pretty good. Prodigy's gonna get hit with a bunch of things from different directions. And Prodigy now gonna secure this quad as much as he can. He's gonna quad punch Dan and then die immediately after. This is a long-ass fight. But now it's a 2v1. Tries to hit Prodigy but can't get the damage in, and Prodigy hits the rocket on Naki. Very low now. Able to get Dan with the rail though. And now the gap is even wider. Naki! These fucking grenades, man. And now Dan gonna be running quad. Doesn't take the yellow armor. they get shot from behind and then from in front, and that's going to end that. Panpu going to get the red. Just kind of staying out of it for the moment. Let's Prodigy get a few frags. And he's going to finish off Dan here. Kind of just bugging Prodigy to pick up yellow. He is going to get Mega. So they're going to have both majors, but red up now. And it's going to go to... Nice rocket, man. That was pretty good. Dan gonna get the Doomsphere, but dying almost immediately. And Drunken Master's now 10 frags closer to being tied. Panpu gonna do some damage with the super shotgun. Gets down there. Nice rail. Naki gonna hit Dan with that rocket. That was interesting. Prodigy gonna spawn directly next to Dan, gets the rockets and kills them. But Dan gonna get the quad once again. The first quad kill they get is on Naki. Panpu gonna spawn on red. Immediately gonna be floated. Gonna be a pretty good quad run that's gonna get them 30 frags ahead. Dan finally gonna die. Oh! Prodigy! We're gonna continue getting a bunch of frags. Red is up, quad up soon. And Prodigy will have red going into this quad spawn. But Dan's gonna get it again. Prodigy's gonna get Mega here. We'll take it direct. But Dan's gonna get finished off. Naki sniping out Prodigy from behind. And Drunken Master's gonna have to speed it up a bit if they want to win this round. And they need quad. That's the most important part. Gonna be trying to lock it down as it spawns. Likely Prodigy gets it here. Never mind, he dies. So Naki gets it. What's his pain? 30. I have no idea. But Naki now, just kind of going through, fucking everyone out. Gonna kill himself. It's a rocket there. But able to get Prodigy with the bolter. Prodigy just gonna kind of spawn into some bolts. Manages to somehow not die there. Now he really needs health. The quad is up and it's gonna go to Naki. And Naki's gonna go on a spree here. And they're gonna call GG's here. I don't know if they're able to both forfeit, but that will... I have no clue. Oh well. We know who won.
1 minute remaining.
I think they can call vote in the middle of this. I think.
A vote has been called. Vote passed.
And here we go, match point for Dan and Naki. If they win this. Then, you know, they win the tournament. Oh, Prodigy's doing something. I don't know if he's figuring out, like, internet stuff or what. But... who's not ready? Oh my god. Who's not ready?
Prepare.
Here we go.
Three, two, one. Fight taken the lead.
So Dan, immediately with the leech. Gonna sneak up on Panfu. Might lose this fight, though. Prodigy's gonna end it early.
Taken the lead.
And gets down here. Now gonna hide at the top of this jump pad, try and get Naki, but it's gonna give Naki the opportunity to hit the rocket splash on him.
The lead.
Now Naki getting rad. Who was that in the lava? That was someone. Now Prodigy and Panpu kind of need to play it slow. It's going to be very difficult to get back in here. But Prodigy is going to get the red. And we'll get the kill on Naki. Prodigy now very low. Needs to find some health. Can't really engage with anything. And just going to leave Panpu on his own. Naki's going to get the Leech Sphere now. And he's going to get a nice buff. Not going to have many people to shoot at now. They've all kind of run away. So he's just going to be lagging behind Dan. Does get red though, so fully stacked off of that. We'll finish off Panpu here. Hitting a lot of damage. Prodigy gonna die to Dan up the jump pad. But gonna respawn and get Dan after. Red is up, but I don't think either team knows. Dan now gonna go and take it. Prodigy now gonna get the Leech Sphere.
Yeah, how healthy is he? What the fuck?
Very.
Both are red.
I'll try. One at power up. Both power up.
Mega. Again, a shot. Both at Mega.
Not really gonna get a whole lot from that Leech run. And this is looking quite bad for Drunken Masters right now. They need to step up their game a little bit. Granted, we're only 3 minutes in, but it's going to be increasingly difficult for them to get back in the more time goes by, unless they do something. And Dan's going to get Prodigy there. Leech Sphere is up, and Prodigy's gonna get it, but doesn't really have the weapons to do anything. And will die. Prodigy's gonna get red. Does manage to get the frag on Dan there. Naki reacting very quickly. Oh, dies. Gets the air shot on Prodigy. Panpu finally gonna get down there. They're gonna respawn and get red though, and Naki's gonna clean up Panpu. And Dan and Naki now playing together quite well. Panpu pushing in with no weapons. Prodigy now gonna lose that fight. Dan knocked off the Leech Sphere. Prodigy's gonna get it. Takes a lot of damage there, though. And just not enough health to tank that. Dan's gonna get the Mega. They do manage to take out Naki. And Dan gets red as well. So they're super well stacked up. Both players just cycling the map so effectively. But Prodigy finally gonna get the Mega. Dies right after. Dan gonna get finished off by... Or Naki gonna get finished off by Prodigy. And Panpu gonna get the Leech Sphere. Maybe Panpu can make a difference here. Not gonna have sight on anyone though. And getting 2v1'd. Panpu coming up from behind and finishing everyone off. Gets Mega here. And 30 frags is a big lead. Dan gonna get slammed against the wall with the LG. But gonna be able to push Prodigy off the Leech spawn. Panpu gets it though. Has no weapons and no armor. Can't really make anything happen at the moment. So Panpu's just gonna run away. Gets Dan. And gets Naki. Just about being able to stay alive. It's not an amazing run, but it's good enough. They still have half the match left to get back in. Which is the important part. But Panpu gonna get pushed into the air. With 2 LGs. Naki super low right now, but gonna get the Mega. Now Dan is the one who's super low. He's gonna be able to kind of just walk up to Prodigy though. Panpu with the Leech again. See if we can do something similar to last time. Gonna get fragged though, and give Naki the red armor. Naki's still low, needs to find health. Still very low. Finally gonna pick up a few bubbles, but not many. Gonna hit some LG onto Panpu and the Rock if it does. Maggie's gonna go for the Mega there. Gets the frag onto Papu again. And gets the red. So very, very stacked up right now. And they're gonna call GG's here. So there you go. Naki and Dan are your Dig Cup 3 winners. Well played to both of you guys. And thank you to everybody for watching. Thanks to all of the players for joining in. And yeah, well played by everybody.